Now, what is this argument saying? Essentially, what this argument is saying, at least as I see it, is that if God is perfect and he's wholly good, he has no motivation, no need whatsoever to create anything. Why would a perfect being need to create something? A wholly good perfect being, for that matter.
This assumes that someone actually needs, a need or a motivation to create something. Why can't someone just create just to create? Where is the reason? Where is the logical bar that states that, you need a need or a motivation to create something? You just create something just because, hey, I want to create something. I just want to do it. No reason, no need, no motive, just I want to do it. And in fact, exactly what motives actually contradict it? That's not really listed clearly either. It's just an assertion, really. The point I'm making right here is he just asserted. He didn't give really any facts or anything to back his assertion up. He just said it. And he gave no reasons why someone needs a need or a motive.
The philosopher John Loftus had this to say about the situation. Why did God create something in the first place? Theists will typically defend the goodness of God by arguing he could not have created a world without some suffering and evil. But what reason is there for creating anything at all? Theists typically respond that by saying creation was an expression of God's love. But wasn't God already complete in love? If love must be expressed, then God needed to create, and that means he lacked something.
Okay, first of all, who says that love needed to be expressed? Who says that God needed to express love? Okay, that's fine. Some theists might defend that way, but that is not the only defense out there. It could be as easy as God just wanted to do something just to do it. Expression, no, he could have just did it. And how does an expression indicate a need? Just because you express something doesn't mean you need to do it. So it simply just does not follow, that an expression automatically indicates a need. I could express something just because I want to express it, not because I need to. I could express my love for fight, not because I have to, not because I need to, but because, hey, I just want to. I'm just making a choice that, hey, I'm deciding right now I just want to express my, love for God or love for fighting, or, it does not follow simply. So exactly what I expect from someone, like John Loftus, who is completely void of logical thought.
Besides, a perfectly good God should not have created anything at all, if by creating something, anything, it brought about so much intense suffering. By doing so, he actually reduced the amount of total goodness there is, since God alone is purportedly all good.
Now this, of course, is once again ignoring the fact that, one, when God created everything, initially it was all good. So when God created there was no intense suffering. It wasn't intense suffering until Adam and Eve used their free will, and after that, that's when sin came in and there was this intense suffering, which, by the way, is another very vague term. But the original point is that, one, this argument does not do what it is intended to do. It does not show a contradiction. It does not show that God is incompatible with evil. It does not show, that God shouldn't have created or, should have not created, whatever. It does not show it. And what it does end up doing is boiling down to the same typical problem of evil that has been refuted and debunked over and over again. Because what it boils down to simply, since no one could prove, and the argument itself does not show any contradiction between God creating the universe in the first place, it just boils down to the same, problem of evil as, why does God allow certain amount of suffering? And of course, the same refutations and counterpoints apply. The atheists can't find, exactly what this, how much intense suffering or how much gratuitous evil is enough to disprove God. Where's the happy medium? It's just the same, and that's really what the point is. Now, if you want me to argue about, debunk, the logical problem of evil, there's plenty of stuff on, the internet, on YouTube here itself that does it. So, if you want me to do it, hey, request it. No problem. I got no problem, debunking any silly little atheist claim out there. That's about it. This is Theological Discourse for '09.